So, good day everyone. For today's lesson, I am I am going to discuss about the information age, wherein this is a modern age regarded as time in which information has become a commodity rather, that is quickly and widely disseminated, um, and easily available, especially through the use of computer technology. So, meaning to say, this is the time or period wherein information is very accessible and very convenient to have. So, at the end of this lesson, the students should be able to define information age, discuss the history of information age, and understand the factors that need to be considered in checking website sources. So, so first, let us define what is information. So, information is a knowledge communicated or obtained concerning a specific fact or circumstances, facts provided or learned about something or someone. So, ibig sabihin, ah, ibig sabihin, information can be something sa tao or sa bagay, but the most important thing or the most important the information should be truth. Should be true, telling the truth, kailangan siya ay katotohanan na nangyayari. So, okay? And either in an event or in a person, and that is what we call information. So, while in information age is a period starting in the last quarter of 20th century. Information become effortlessly accessible through the through publication and through the management of informations by computers networks and uh, so when we are talking about the information age, lagi po nating tatandaan that it is not only talking about computers, but also everything that is bringing information, malibro, newspaper, magazine, even social media and television. So anything, any form na bagay, as long as it is giving information to us, that is information age. So, and also the other term form for information is digital age and new media age. So the information age is a true new age based upon the interconnections of computers via telecommunication. These information systems operating on both a real-time and as needed basis. So, meaning to say, since we are living with computers, cell phones, lahat ng bagay, and the result, so, unsa may resulta ato? So, magkakaroon po tayo ng dependent sa kanila. Kasi, anytime, anywhere nagagamit natin sila, so, just in a click of button, once na i-search natin ang isang bagay, binigay agad iyon ni Google. Like, mag-search ta sa Google, nata importante nga buhaton, or nata importante nga dapat nato mahibalaan. So, once nga i-search nato dito kay Google, ihatag din na niya automatically. So, dahil nga doon, nagiging convenient and very user-friendly. The reason why masyado tayong nagkakaroon ng dependency sa kanila. So, next is so the history of computers and information technology. Timelines of the information age. So, in the year of 3000 BC, Sumerian writing system use pictograph to represent words. So, kasi nga, uh, once nagkakaroon tayo ng words, nag-combine into letters, um, nag-combine into words, yung words pinagsama-sama, nagkakaroon na tayo ng information. Nagkakaroon na tayo ng message. So, in 2900 BC, beginnings of Egyptian hieroglyphic writing. So, and in 1300 BC, tortoise shell and oracle bone writing were used. So, in that time, kinukuha nila yung buto ng kinukuha nila yung shell ng tortoise and then yung mga buto na kung saan pinapainit nila. So, buto ilang ginagamit para maka-create sila og more kuan sa information. Muna ilang ginagamit nga kuan nga mga bagay kaning shell ng tortoise and mga buto. So, in 500 BC, papyrus roll was used. In 220 BC, Chinese small cell writing was developed. And 100 AD, book parchment codex. So, balik ta sa 500 BC, ang papyrus roll was used. So, kaning papyrus roll is same use from the skin of animals. So, ito ning kuan sa animals na ginagamit nila. So, muna siya in 500 BC. So, in 220 BC, Chinese small cell writing was developed, and 100 AD, book parchment codex. So, kaning nga book nga una nga na-invent or nakuha nila is muni ang gitawag nilang Holy Bible. So, kay si Gutenberg man ang nagkuan ani kaning panahon na. So, kining libro nga kuan is gitawag nila ni Gutenberg Bible. So, in 105 AD, wood-block printing and paper was invented by the Chinese. Johannes Gutenberg invented the printing press using a movable metal type in 1455. In 1755, Samuel Johnson's dictionary standardized English spelling. In 1802, the Library of Congress was established, and invention of the carbon arc lamp. In 1824, research on persistence of fission published. So in 1830s, first viable design for a digital computer, and Augusta Lady Byron writes the words first computer program. In 1837, invention of the telegraph and Great Britain in the United States, and motion pictures were projected on a screen in 1861. In 1876, Dewey Decimal System was introduced, and Edward Muybridge demonstrated high-speed photography in 1877. In 1899, first magnetic recordings were released. Motion pictures special effects were used in 1902. Na-release siya. In 1906, Lee De Forest invented the electronic amplifying tube or triad in 1806. In 1823, in 1923, television camera tube was invented by Zavokin. In 1926, first practical sounds movie. 1939, regularly scheduled television broadcasting began in the U.S. Beginnings of information science as a discipline in 1940s. In 1945, Vannevar Bush foresaw the invention of hypertext, and In 1946, ENIAC computer was developed. In 1948, birth of field of information theory proposed by Claude H. Shannon. In 1957, planar transistors was developed by Jane Harney. Um, in 1958, first integrated circuit. So, muna ang first nakuha nila nga integrated kani nga circuit in 1958. In 1960s, Library of Congress developed LC Marks, a machine readable code. Muna siya in 1960s. In 1969, Unix operating system was developed which could handle multitasking. In 1971, Intel introduced the first microprocessor chip. chip. In 1972, optical laserdisc was developed by Philips and MCA, and MCA and Philips agreed on a standard video disc encoding format in 1974. In 1975, Altair microcomputer kit was released, first personal computer for the public. So, mo ang first nga nakuha nila nga microcomputer kit in 1975. In 1977, Radio Shack introduced the first complete personal computer. In 1984, Apple Macintosh computer was introduced, and mid-1980s, artificial intelligence was separated from information science. In 1987, HyperCard was developed by Bill Atkinson Recipe Box Metaphor. In 1991, 450 complete works of literature on one CD-ROM was released in the year of 1991. So in in January 1997, RSA or Encryption and Network Security Software Internet Security Code cracked for 48-bit number. So, like, katong, so, kaning Egyptian hieroglyphics is katuning in the year of 2900 BC. So, mo ni siya nga picture, kaning sa Palmiro, muna siya ang ilahang sa una, yung mga Egyptian nga ginagamit nila. So, muna ang ilahang nakuan nga beginnings of Egyptian hieroglyphic writing. So, inana. So, nakuha na siya is katong 2900 BC. Papyrus rule. So, kaning nasa ubos. Papyrus rule is was used, same use from the skin of animals in 500 BC. So, muna siya ang ginagamit nila. So, telegraph. Muna nga kuan kaning ginagamit nila sa una. Telegraph. Telegraph invention in Britain in the United States. So, ang ikaduha kay Dewey Decimal System. So, muni kani nga picture ikaduha. So, muni ang ano, Dewey Decimal System. ENIAC. Balik ta. So, kaning ikaduha, kaning na mga number, kaning Dewey Decimal System is was introduced in 1876. So, na-introduce ni siya in the year of 1876. Muna siya nga decimal. So, ENIAC, ENIAC computer was developed in 1946. So, ano siya? Nilang ginagamit. Unix operating system was developed in 1969. So, muna siya nga photos. This one. Intel introduced the first microprocessor chip. So, muna siya nga porma. Muni ang ilahang ginagamit sa una. Muna ang pinakauna di ay nga microprocessor chip. So, na-introduce ni siya in the year of 1971. So, kani. Apple Macintosh computer was introduced in the year of 1984. So, muna siya. Muna ang na-invent ay nakuan nga introduce nga computer. Kind of computer. So, balik. So, kani sila. So, on in all, sorry. On in all, up to now, marami pa ring invention about of the information age. Diba, mas maganda na ngayon. Mas flat na ang mga cellphone, mas palaki ng palaki ang ating mga television. Even the computers may iba't ibang set na. So still, as long as the given information, still ito po ay tinatawag nating information age. So, information anxiety. So, diri. Well, because of too much dependent in information, ito'y nagiging negative natin na information anxiety. Human cause of information overload. So, because of too much information, because of because of too much information that is available in the market or in the surroundings. So, nagkakaroon tayo ng overload information. Di alam natin kung ano yung tunay. Kasi nga, ang dami-dami na pong nai-inventong bagay. Di natin alam na to the point ito na ba ay tama, kung ito na ba ay mali, at kung ito na ba ay ayos. Kaya po, sa sobrang available na information sa sarili at sa paligid natin, nagkakaroon na tayo ng too much information overload. So, moto siya. About the information anxiety. About using technology. So, next one is computer. So, computers are among the most important contributions of advances in the information age to society. So types of computer. Um, Personal computer, PC, desktop computer. Muni ang mga types sa computer. Laptops, personal digital assistants or PDES, server, mainframes, wearable computers. So, muna sila ang mga types of computers. So, first, the personal computers. Personal computer, it is a single user instrument, PCS, were first known as the microcomputer since they were complete computers but built on a smaller scales than the enormous system operated by most businesses. So, muna ilang ginagamit sa una, na computer, uh, dili lang kay sa ilahang pagkuan. So, kani nga computer is ginagamit po nila as sa ilahang business, ilang works. Next one is desktop computer. So, ang desktop computers, it is described as a PC that is not designed for portability. The assumption with a desktop is that it will be set up in a permanent spot. So, modo ni siya nga computer. Tawag lang desktop computer. The next one is laptop. So, kabalo naman taon sa ning laptop, but there are, so ang laptop is there, these are portable computers that is integrated in the essential of a desktop computers in a battery-powered package, which are somewhat larger than a typical book, like hardcover book. Ano siya, laptop. The next one is Personal Digital Assistant or PDES. This